This story was sent to me by Caressa McKnight, and the T class is at it again, I think. And I'm so confused by this imagery. Listen, okay, let me just give you the story. So this person you see in this picture right here, who identifies themselves as Mia Williams, yes, a woman's name, went into a Taco Bell and set this woman on fire in a Taco Bell in Florida. Yes, we are back in Florida again. Now, according to this article, they said this person identifies themselves as a trans woman. And I had to actually Google like crazy to make sure that this was the person I'm looking for. Like, I went and typed in the name Mia Williams into the search bar and put Florida next to it, Taco Bell, whatever. And this is the only picture that came up on every site involving this story. So I'm just as confused as this person is. You mean to tell me this person is going through the transition, but are they at the beginning stages? Like, because they still look like a full-blown dude. Like, they got the facial hair and everything. Now it says trans woman. This is a person who's supposed to be transitioning into being a woman, quote unquote. But anyway, this is not a laughing matter by any means, but goddamn. Let me get into this story. A 32-year-old trans woman was arrested last week after walking into a Taco Bell, dousing a woman with gasoline and then setting her on fire. Police said Mia Williams ran away after committing the heinous act on Wednesday, and the victim was taken to a hospital by helicopter with serious injuries. Williams was arrested Thursday and charged with premeditated homicide, aggravated assault on an officer, and resisting arrest with violence. It's unclear if the victim was a customer or employee. It's also not clear whether Williams knew her or what may have prompted the attack. When the Tallahassee Police Department responded to an aggravated battery at the Taco Bell around 6:18 p.m., they discovered that a subject entered the business and doused the victim with gasoline before setting the victim on fire. I can only assume that whatever is in that bottle that they're holding in that second picture was the gasoline. The suspect fled the scene on foot. Police are trying to determine if Williams is connected to several other fires that occurred hours later near the Taco Bell, including a church that was completely destroyed. Police eventually arrested Williams after a massive search, and he was in possession of a cigarette lighter. Williams was charged in connection with the woman he set on fire inside Taco Bell, not with the other fires, which police are still investigating. First off, that's tragic enough as it is that this person would actually do this. But this is not uncommon. I've heard stories before. I remember it was a story I heard years ago that happened near where I live, where this guy was broken up from his girlfriend, or she had nothing to do with him. And he went into her job and doused her with gasoline and set her on fire. Unfortunately, she died from her injuries. So this is not uncommon that something like this would actually happen. But I'm still stuck on the part where they said this person is a trans woman. Like, I need to go and look and see if anyone else is saying the same thing, because I'm stuck on that part alone. Like, does anybody looks like, let me see. Okay, I'm looking, because they said their name is Mia. And like I said, I don't know any man that is named Mia. And okay, I'm looking at other websites, and they said Florida male who identifies as female. This guy got more nuts and bolts and loose screws in his head than a leaky faucet, if he wants us to believe that he's a woman. Wow. It's sad enough and bad enough that he actually did this. But it's even more confusing and puzzling that he's identifying himself as a woman when we can clearly see that he is not that. He couldn't fool nobody. He couldn't fool a blind man. But the situation itself is fucked up. Like, you went in there and you set this woman on fire. We don't know why you did it. And you just, like, anyone who can do something like that does not have a conscience. And they literally are asking for the death penalty. For real. They need to hit his ass with as many charges as possible and make sure all of them stick, which I'm almost certain they are. Cause like I don't know anybody who could just walk away from something like this. But but you identify as okay, I'm gonna stop saying it. I figure if I keep saying it enough, it'll make sense, but it can't make sense. None of it does. Like that part alone doesn't make sense whatsoever. But I'm gonna end it off right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.